Lesson 307. Conflicting wishes cannot be my will.
Hi there. Do you ever feel like you're being pulled in different directions by multiple impulses and desires? How transformative would it be to find out what we truly want, beyond our superficial and fleeting wishes that end up leaving us unsatisfied and with no sense of purpose whatsoever? Okay, let's delve into what Lesson 307 has in store for us.
Conflicting wishes cannot be my will. Father, your will is mine, and only that. There is no other will for me to have. Let me not try to make another will, for it is senseless and will cause me pain. Your will alone can bring me happiness, and only yours exists. If I would have what only you can give, I must accept your will for me, and enter into peace where conflict is impossible. Your Son is one with you in being and in will, and nothing contradicts the holy truth that I remain as you created me.
And with this prayer, we enter silently into a state where conflict cannot come because we join our holy will with God's, in recognition that they are the same.
In other words, the core message of this lesson is that we possess a singular unique will that aligns with God's. This is what we truly want at our deepest level. On the surface, our consciousness may be scattered with various, sometimes conflicting desires that do not harmonize with our true will. When we desire things that do not align with our true self, it's as though we're struggling against the current of a peaceful river. It just doesn't work. As the lesson states, such resistance is senseless and only leads to pain. It is only by accepting our deepest will, which is the same as the will of God, that we can find peace and happiness. When we align our will with God's, we enter a state of peace where conflict cannot exist. We come to understand that our will is not separate from God's, and in essence, we realize that we are one with Him.
Lessons 94, 110 and 162. I am as God created me.
This realization of oneness reveals that we are as God created us, unaltered in our true spiritual essence. We recognize that in our deepest core, we have never changed.
Conflicting wishes cannot be my will.
These words become a prayer we say to invoke and enter in that state of consciousness, a state devoid of conflict, for it is rooted in the oneness of ourself with God and in the acknowledgement of the identity of our will with God's. The first step might as well be just accepting what A Course in Miracles emphasizes in multiple lessons: our true will is not separate from God's.
Lesson 74. There is no will but God's.
Lesson 101. God's will for me is perfect happiness.
Lesson 102. I share God's will for happiness for me.
And accepting this truth will bring us true peace.
Conflicting wishes cannot be my will.
Conflicting wishes cannot be my will.
Conflicting wishes cannot be my will.
How do you feel about this revelation? Aren't you excited to find that place in yourself where your will is so clear that leaves no room for conflicts? That place where you can recognize that your will and God's will are indeed one and the same? Keep on practicing morning and evening, and recall today's idea every hour. Whenever you feel tempted by wishes that seem to drive you in different directions, repeat the prayer you learned.
Conflicting wishes cannot be my will.
You're doing great. And I'm so grateful we're on this journey together. See you tomorrow for another powerful lesson. Just a quick note, we're currently in the 9th section of the workbook for students of A Course in Miracles, titled What is the Second Coming? If you haven't watched the introduction to this section, be sure to click on the video link that will pop up on your screen in a second.
If you enjoyed the video and found it helpful, please don't forget to give it a like and leave a comment. Thanks. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. There's a new lesson every day.